Hello, South Africa. Name is Bongani Wilbert Meya. Let's talk about the South African Revenue Services and their report that they are owed 500 billion rands by taxpayers. All right, Zulus, let's speak. Didn't the GNU basically target Zulu entrepreneurs like Mamkize for tax evasions, and the Zulus that they are targeting in almost everything? All right, so I said right there that this is justice targeting, which is one of the key weapons of the DA and Ramaphosa's ANC and even IFP. So this is justice targeting. This is not justice. It is justice targeting. Justice targeting is no justice at all. It's something like an unjust law. The duty of a righteous man is to rebel against an unjust law. We must rebel against unjust laws, even physically, in action. Not in opinion, in deeds. So, this is justice targeting, I said. Now, here's the report from last year. SARS says they are owed 500 billion rands, which has increased to 535.9 billion rands. Okay, is it blacks who owe that amount of money? Is it us blacks who owe that amount of money? I said I've got a problem. I saw my Zulus being shot to death even by whites in next to police. I saw my blacks being massacred in Phoenix for attacking buildings of Indians and whites. And it became a non-issue. 350 blacks, my people, were massacred in July 2021. And I asked even then, I said, why is it easy for Zulus and black South Africans to be massacred for attacking buildings? Whereby we saw white people and Indians having the right to take the law into their hands, whereas we black South Africans, when we do the same, there's thousands of black South Africans who are languishing in prison for trying to fight for justice, by attacking criminals in our townships, by attacking criminals called illegal immigrants who are slaves of Indian Muslims and white liberals, who are used as usable idiots. The term of Bezmenov, Yuri Bezmenov, they had this term, usable idiot. So black foreigners are usable idiots by white liberals and Indian Muslims. So when we as black South Africans fight for our food, we are called xenophobic and got locked up in prison. When white people and Indians shot my Zulu brothers to death in July 2021, it was called what? So, after all these things, during the presence of Ramaphosa's NIU in KwaZulu-Natal, which was sent in 2019, after Zulus met in Ulundi in 2018 to discuss departing from South Africa, a lot of nasty things happened in KwaZulu-Natal after that meeting in Ulundi. A lot of nasty things. And I said, when Ramaphosa sent those NIU police, I said there's no justification for that, so they're being sent to massacre Zulus. And yes, by 2021 July, Zulus were dying like flies, and still dying today. It's called a war against crime, and only Zulu criminals are massacred en masse, and no single policeman shot to death. So now here, the South African Revenue Services has not been paid 500 billion Is it us, Zulus? Is it Zuma? Is it black South Africans who have not paid SARS 500 billion? Is it we who have got economic power? If you haven't paid 500 billion, at least it means you own income which is about 1.5 trillion. Do you know us black South Africans to be owning 1.5 trillion rands worth, so as not to have paid 500 billion? I mean, I'm a Zulu engineer who passed far better than whites. They are all very rich. I am jobless for 10 years. All right. The problem is that I'm black South Africans, and the second most horrible problem is that I'm a Zulu man. So, here, 500 billion is owed. Why has the DA not put these white people in front pages? Why has the DA not put these Indian people on front pages? Oh, we keep on seeing Zulus and fraudulent activities of 7 million rands, 19 million rands, as they try to make KwaZulu-Natal the worst province in the country, which is not. KwaZulu-Natal is the best performing black province in South Africa since. The DA will never say that because the DA hates Zulus. The DA are European colonialists, the 1879 guys. So now, they're always targeting Zulus, and then aided by those jealous black nations of Limpopo, and then those arrogant Shonas of Zimbabwe and the rest, including Nigerians and them. Now even Malawians, of course Mozambicans as well. So here's 500 billion. Is it owed by blacks? No, it's owed by whites first, and it is owed by Indians next. They're the ones who have got companies or who are making that much money in this country, which has never seen any BEE at all. The struggling whites because of BEE are the ones that who are struggling so much that they are only 4% poor, whilst we black South Africans are 64% poor, and they are exacerbating it by flooding us with illegal immigrants in order to exterminate us. It's a genocide, basically. So they are owing 500 billion. This is no different from what they did in rand manipulation. How much money was lost there? And what did Ramaphosa and the ANC do to those whites? Did they shoot them to death like my Zulus? No. Why are they not shooting these white people and Indian people who owe this country 500 billion? Why are they not shooting them to death? Why are they not shooting them to death? Now, that amount of money is far more than the damage to buildings of Indians and whites, which was done by angry Zulus and angry I'm a Zulu Valley, and angry Gauteng blacks in 2021. It's far more than that. So when are they being shot to death too? These guys. It's white people. It's white people who owe that 500 billion. And actually they're not declaring it back as the strategy to collapse the government. The white people have a collective unity to bring down black people of South Africa and to bring down the black government. They don't care if you didn't vote for the ANC. They say their strategy is to bring down blacks. Whether you are conservative, whether you are capitalist, whether you are liberal black, whether you are socialist, communist, you are just the same. You're black to them. The same people who say they don't believe in group rights when it suits them. The DA snakes. So it is them who owe that amount of money, and they're not in prison. They're not being shamed by SARS. Oh, by the way, what did SARS do to Ramaphosa? Okay, what did the DA do to Ramaphosa? Helped to seal the files, isn't it? All right. I will repeat. The greatest criminals in South Africa are whites, followed by Indians, before we can speak about the ANC. Thank you.